Have you ever noticed that the tighter you try to hold on to something, the faster it slips away? The more desperately you chase certainty, control, or success, the more chaotic everything becomes. What if I told you that real power, the kind that shapes worlds and bends reality, is found not in holding on tighter, but in letting go? There's a secret ancient masters knew, a mental law so powerful that once you understand it, you'll never live the same way again. Today we're going to unlock that secret. And once you do, you'll realize that the person who needs the least controls the most. Before we dive deeper, if you're on a journey to master yourself, to live with more power, peace, and purpose, hit subscribe and join us. This is where ancient wisdom becomes modern strength. Now, let's begin. Part 1. The Illusion of Control. From the moment we are born, we're taught to control. Control your behavior. Control your surroundings. Control the outcomes. We are rewarded for planning, predicting, and mastering the variables around us. But here's the truth. Ancient Stoics, Taoists, and sages across civilizations discovered: control is an illusion. No matter how hard you try, you cannot control the external world. You can't control the market. You can't control how others feel about you. You can't control whether the person you love stays or leaves. You can't even control your own body. Aging, sickness, decay, all happen despite your strongest wishes. And the more you try to control things that were never meant to be controlled, the more anxious, angry, and powerless you become. This realization alone can crack the false foundation that most of us are living on. Imagine living your entire life building on sand, fighting storms you were never meant to fight. Part 2. The Ancient Law, Surrender to Power. So what is the alternative? Surrender. But not the passive surrender of giving up, not the lazy surrender of apathy, not the cowardly surrender of weakness. No, I'm talking about strategic surrender, the kind where you let go of controlling the uncontrollable and shift all your power inward. The Stoics called it the dichotomy of control. Epictetus said, "Some things are up to us and some things are not." The Taoists went even deeper. In the Tao Te Ching, Lao Tzu wrote, "By letting it go, it all gets done. The world is won by those who let it go, not by the ones who grasp tighter, not by the ones who panic when the river flows differently, by those who understand. The more you resist the natural flow, the more you suffer. The more you trust the flow, the more you rise." This is not weakness, this is mastery. Letting go of what is not yours to control, so you can command the only real kingdom you were ever given: your mind, your choices, your response. Part 3. The Power Shift. Once you stop wasting energy on the uncontrollable, you unlock a superpower most people will never taste: emotional stability, inner calm during chaos, clarity under pressure, true leadership when everyone else is falling apart, because the person who needs the least cannot be manipulated. The person who clings the least cannot be broken. The person who flows outlasts all storms. This is the hidden advantage ancient warriors, philosophers, and kings used to conquer not just empires, but themselves. Imagine facing betrayal, loss, uncertainty, and being untouched inside. Imagine walking through life with open hands, trusting that what is yours will stay and what is not will leave for your highest good. This is the silent power. No loud declarations, no desperate grasping, just steady, unshakable presence. Part 4. Practical steps to silent power. Understanding this mental law is one thing, living it is another. Here's how you practice strategic surrender every day. Step 1. Identify what you actually control. Ask yourself, Every time anxiety rises, is this within my control? Or is this outside of it? Your choices, your attitude, your preparation, your reactions? Yes, fully in your control. Other people's opinions, random events, the past? No, completely outside your control. If it's out of your hands, it belongs out of your mind too. Step 2. Release attachment to outcomes. Desire is natural, but attachment is poison. You can want success, you can want love, you can want health, but the moment you attach your worth, your happiness, your identity to getting a specific result, you have given away your power. Work like a master, detach like a monk, put in everything, and then release the need for a certain outcome. Paradoxically, this increases your chances of winning, because you act without fear. Come step 3. Embrace uncertainty as a friend. Most people fear uncertainty, but uncertainty is life's greatest source of possibility. Think about it. If you could predict every moment of your future, if you knew exactly how everything would turn out, what would be left to dream of? Uncertainty means room for miracles. It means life still has surprises for you. When you embrace uncertainty, you open yourself to growth you cannot even imagine yet. Instead of asking, how do I make everything certain? Start asking, how do I trust myself no matter what happens? That's real power. Step 4. Strengthen your inner fortress. If you want external control, build internal control first. Daily rituals, morning stillness, journaling your thoughts and emotions, practicing gratitude even when things go wrong, visualizing not outcomes, but your ideal state of being. If you master your emotions, your focus, your energy, the external world has no weapon strong enough to defeat you. Step 5. Practice micro-surrenders. Start small. Surrender the need to always be right in a conversation. Surrender the need to control every minor detail at work. Surrender the fear of missing out when opportunities pass. Each small act of letting go strengthens the muscle of strategic surrender. Over time, you'll find that you're lighter, more fluid, more powerful, because you're moving with life, not against it. Part 5. The Silent Revolution. Imagine a world where more people lived this way, where leaders made decisions from inner peace, not fear, where relationships thrived on freedom, not possession, where individuals moved with the currents of life, gracefully, powerfully, like ancient rivers carving stone. The greatest revolutions in history were not always loud, some were silent, starting in one mind, one heart, one soul, who decided to surrender the illusion of control and claim the real prize, mastery of the self. The ancient masters knew, you cannot control the winds, but you can adjust your sails, let go, trust, command yourself, and you command the world. If this spoke to you, if something inside you feels called to master the silent power, subscribe now. Join the movement of minds awakening to the ancient laws of true strength. And remember, you were never meant to force life into your mold. You were meant to flow, and in flowing, become unstoppable.